Race 3, I said.
Race 3. Everybody was sort of talking.
I know.
We're bad at this. This is
Yes,
why you
we
hate
are.
us.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Race 3, 2018, directed by Remo D'Souza, director of ABCD, ABCD 2, and A Flying Jot.
Wait. We saw the trailers for one of those, didn't we?
Not the trailer, but we saw a big dance sequence from one of them.
Yeah, that was like a week or two ago. I remember.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
A Flying Jot, not so much. It's
Do we want to know? Or
it's
can
a
you just skip
superhero
it?
movie
Okay.
starring Tiger Shroff.
So far, so good.
And at the end, he fights Nathan Jones.
Yeah, we've seen him. Right?
Yeah. He was the guy in Fury Road who lifts the engine block up over his head.
Yeah.
And it's still a piece of shit. I'm talking about A Flying Jot, of course. It's it's just really bad.
You just gave me 3 good points right there.
Right?
Yeah.
And yet, it's, as far as I've been able to tell, pretty much unwatchable. So...
That's a shame.
How did you mess that up?
With great deliberation.
I don't know. It could have been studio interference. You never know.
Oh. We
So-
love Tiger Shroff.
Yeah, Tiger Shroff. His movies usually disappoint me, but he has so much goddamn potential.
Yeah.
He's one of the best martial artists working today.
You should be working with Vidya Jamal all the time, though.
Oh, yeah.
And Tony Jaa.
Yeah, and
Yes.
Scott
Adkins.
Adkins, Michael Jai White, Marcos
All of them.
Aurora,
All of them.
Donnie Yen. Yeah, just put them all in one movie, man.
Yo, I hear Michael Bisping's retiring.
Oh, from movies or from fighting?
Fighting, probably.
Yeah, because he's,
Fighting movies.
he's probably only done like 2 movies,
I was gonna say.
and one of them's not out yet, so...
I saw that on Twitter and I was like, what?
So, this was written... We're talking about Race 3 again.
Yeah.
Again now. Sorry, I'm...
We all can English.
Yeah.
How do you words?
It's the heat cooking our brains.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Race 3 was written by Shiraz Ahmed, who wrote Race and Race 2.
Oh.
He's one of the main connecting points between Race 3 and the other 2, because there are very few connecting points here, as we will come to check out. So, stunt coordinators on this, Tom Struthers, who was stunt coordinator.
We cannot words. We apologize in advance.
Stunt coordinator on...
You're not even drunk, man.
I'm the one who's been drinking.
That is true. On Black
Don't drink,
Panther,
kids.
Tigers in the High, and The Dark Knight.
Wait.
What?
Those are some good things.
Oh, yeah. He also did some second unit directing on this movie.
Oh, cool.
Also, stunt coordinator and second unit on this, Anal Arasu, worked on Sultan, Kati, and Dabong 2.
Yo.
Damn.
Yeah.
We got a good crew on this.
Yeah, also a guy named Dave Judge, who also worked on Tigers into High. So, yeah,
Good
good stunt crew on this film.
Yeah.
So how does this thing start?
A helicopter shot?
I think so, and is there a voiceover explaining who all the people in the movie are?
Yes.
Yeah, that.
And they show us everybody
Well, all the major players.
Yeah.
from this one family.
Right.
Yeah,
The Singh family.
Yeah, the patriarch of the family is a guy named Shamshir, and he's played by Anil Kapoor from Race and Race 2.
Okay.
Oh, so he's one of the other connecting points.
Yeah, one of the few. He was a fairly major character in those. He played a cop who turned out to be in on it the whole time, because that's how every character is to some degree. They were all scheming against somebody. That's another of the connecting points.
Wait, so it's same actors, just different characters in each movie?
Yeah, this guy played a completely different character. He had like a almost Italian-sounding name, I think.
Oh.
Anyway, the same actor was also in the movie Slumdog Millionaire,
Really?
where he played Regis Philbin. Not literally Regis, but he had the Regis Philbin role on the So You Want to Be a Millionaire thing. Slumdog Millionaire
Never saw it.
Not popular in India at all.
Oh.
There were protests.
Oh dear, how come?
Because Slumdog is not as... It's taken pretty seriously over there. It'd be like calling a movie N-word millionaire over here.
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Somebody fucked up.
Yeah.
I can understand that.
Okay, also in this sequence of explaining who everybody is, we have...
Mm-hmm.
We have the twins.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
There's Sanjana.
Mm-hmm.
And Suraj.
Yeah, Sanjana is played by Daisy Shah, who was in J-Ho. Yeah. Suraj, I didn't write down. I'm not familiar with the actor's work.
Yeah, he doesn't do much fighting either.
Yeah. Now, Shamsher's enemy is a guy named Rana.
Who also deals in arms.
Yeah, and drugs.
And drugs.
Yeah. Played by Freddie Daruwala from Commando 2 and Holiday.
Who was he in Commando 2?
He was the guy who has the one good fight scene with Vidya Jamal that lasts 30 seconds and then... Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. In Holiday, he actually played the Vidya Jamal role because it's a remake of a movie where Vidya Jamal was the villain.
Oh.
And in this,
Interesting. There's layers to this.
Yeah, in this he's another villain. And, of course, the apple of Shamsher's eye, his stepson, is... Sikandar, played by Salman Khan.
Yeah.
Salman Khan, of course, from a lot of movies.
I was going to say from everything that was good.
And a couple of important court cases.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting about that.
Yeah. Salman Khan's getting a little fat these days. Like... He's been going for a little bit. They cover it up with the CGI, but you can see it on his neck now.
Well, he's old.
He is, but man, he's not cast as... Oh god, they actually come out and say that he's supposed to be 35 in this one.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He was 40 in one I saw a few years ago.
Right?
What the fuck?
So, please, Salman Khan, like, a number of things, but among them, play more your own age.
Yeah.
It'll be cool. Trust me on this one. Lots of great actors have done it.
Like George Clooney.
Exactly. So, Jesus Christ. So, this is when the motorcycle attack happens, right?
No.
No?
We get the deal
Yeah, they
with insurance. With the expensive
Oh,
pen.
fuck, you're
Military
right.
base or something.
Right. So, Shamsher goes to this military base to meet with a dude.
Right.
And
With the fidget spinner.
yeah, and the dude's like, I'm going to take over your base, and you're going to give me a percentage of your shit, and you're going to sign this right now. And so he's like, okay, here's my pen. You like the pen? Here, you can have it.
It's cost $20,000.
Yeah.
Yep.
He should have wondered why the pen cost $20,000. Anyway.
Yeah.
So the dude's like, hey, I expected you to cause some trouble, but you were pretty cool about this. And he's like, well, I'll get angry now. I'm angry now. But now I'm just going to get in my helicopter and leave. And, oh, by the way, I always have insurance, so the pen I just gave you is full of gelatin. See, the subtitles we had were mostly okay, but there were flaws.
Like that.
Gelatin probably isn't the right word, because...
Some kind of plastic explosive.
Yeah. Perhaps a gelatin-based explosive, but gelatin...
Over here means like Jell-O.
Yeah.
It means a dessert.
Yeah.
Kind of gross dessert, but it's a dessert.
You don't like Jell-O?
Not really.
Yeah, I could take or leave it, but... I mean, just gelatin itself, like, aside from that, is, like, even less dangerous than Jell-O, so... You're just imagining this pen's full of Jell-O.
That's what I thought at first. I was so confused. Like, is this just gonna make his shirt dirty?
It would do that. So...
yeah.
So well, at this point, he seems to be almost the hero. Leaves in his helicopter and then presses a button on his detonator and...
Pop.
Yeah, we get a close-up of the explosion because they're not going to show a dude's heart getting blown out his back in the opening sequence of a
I
fucking
wish
Bollywood
they
film.
did.
Yeah, but they're not gonna.
Yeah, there's a variation when it comes to violence in Bollywood and Tollywood and Collywood films.
Yeah, but we're America. We just like a lot of violence.
Yeah, as much violence as possible.
But if you get too sexy, we shut you down.
Exactly.
Don't you dare show a woman having an orgasm.
Sexy uncle.
Sexy.
Oh my god.
We'll get to that.
I'm so glad Shay's not here for this one.
Oh God.
He'd never let me live it down.
Oh boy. So now do we get the motorcycle attack?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so Shamsher's driving around. Well, I guess he's being driven around, right?
By sexy uncle.
Yeah.
Who we don't know his sexy uncle yet, but we have been introduced to the character.
His name is Raghu.
I'll take your word for it. So
You didn't write that one down, did you?
I'm just gonna call him sexy uncle.
Okay.
So motorcycles come after their
Car.
Yeah. It's just
there are
red
a bunch
car.
of them, right? Cars.
No, not yet.
Not this.
was
Well,
just
there
a
must
red
have been
car.
at least one more because they also blow up a car.
Oh man, this movie has so many nice explosions.
Yeah.
Ridiculous explosions. I liked them.
Yeah. A lot of wrecked cars. It was awesome.
Yeah, but yeah, there's a motorcycle attack and the motorcycles get fucked. There's a great bit where the driver just opens his fucking door and takes one out.
That wasn't the driver. That was Shamsher.
Yeah.
He's like, stop! He opens the door and he takes the dude out with it. Because it was
I
his
thought
door that was
they
missing.
Both did that.
No.
Okay.
Because then later he pulls the dude in through the open hole.
I thought that guy came in through the sunroof.
Did he?
Because Shamsher popped out with two guns and
right,
starts
right.
taking motherfuckers
Right.
out.
He comes in through the roof and then goes out through that door.
Yeah.
Or lack of door.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
they put a bomb on the side of the car so
Right.
they could blow the door off.
That's not what happened.
It's not?
no. The door came off because of motorcycle.
Yeah.
Ouch. Okay.
So yeah, so he has his driver drive them into a tunnel so he can pin one of the dudes against the wall and drag him in.
Yeah,
and
abduct him.
and beat the shit out of him and demand to know who'd hired him.
Batman style.
Yeah. And then they spin out and the dude goes flying out. So of course once he finds out, who did it,
Well, he knew from the start.
but now he
Yeah.
has confirmation.
Right.
Anyway, so his twin kids find out about this while they're clubbing.
Right.
So
Well, they find out after the fact. When he gets back home, he calls them.
yeah,
Right.
but they're out clubbing and they're like, okay, that motherfucker's dead. Rana, of course, was the man who called in the hit. So they go to Rana's warehouse.
Yes.
Yes.
Because he has one of those.
He has a warehouse full of armed guards, apparently.
Yeah.
As most villains do.
Yeah, that's his armed guard warehouse. That's where he keeps them.
There's also a trolley just in the center of it.
Yeah, I like that. So they come in. She's got a shotgun. He's got
Dual pistols.
Dual pistols, and they're just blowing people away. And you can tell they didn't have as much money for this sequence as they did for all the other sequences, because it's a little montagey, but it's still cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Lots of broken glass.
She knows 3 martial arts.
Yeah.
That's what they say. Yeah,
She can kick pretty good, but not in that dress.
yeah. So she has to cut the dress open after a few failed kicks.
Yeah, it was pretty badass.
Yeah, I'm really frustrated by the editing in these fights because for the most part they're pretty good.
Just a lot of cuts.
Yeah, we just need a few longer takes. Just let him breathe.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can tell this woman's a trained dancer.
Mm-hmm.
Just give her a little more training time, spend a little longer shooting it, and just give us some long cuts, and she'll be able to handle that shit. So anyway, pretty soon they're pinned down inside the trolley.
Right.
Because,
Right.
They're outgunned.
But while we get this montage of bullets, we also get shots of Salman Khan jumping off of a really high tower in a wingsuit.
Yeah.
It was great.
Flying squirrel.
Yeah, he's just... Because, this is the fastest way to get there.
In video games these days, yes.
Well, honestly, those things are fast as shit.
Yeah.
Because you're basically just falling sideways. So he opens up his parachute, drops down onto the skylight, goes straight through the skylight,
onto two motherfuckers.
Yeah, just lands directly on them, 1 foot on each.
They're dead.
And so their machine guns like fly up into the air or something.
Yeah.
And so the twins jump out of the trolley and grab them out of midair.
Yep.
Full gunfight.
Yep.
Some badass shit happens.
Yeah, a little bit of gun fu. Another guy shows up. This is Yash.
Yash.
Did I write down Yash?
I do not know.
Yes, Yash is played by Bobby Deol. He was in a movie called Soldier, which was pretty fun. It's like late 90s, early 2000s.
Oh, he seemed pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty good at the fighting and the dancing.
He works for the Sings.
Yes.
Yeah. So he's murdering people. Everybody's murdering people.
They're all swapping guns with each other.
Yeah, it's
fun.
It's enjoyable. Rana's not there, though.
Good old family slaughter time, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Good old family slaughter time. That's one of the great traditions. So, once they're done, they go back home, and
Shamshir?
Shamshir gives, God damn it.
The twins.
No. First he gives,
He gives Salman a special gun.
yeah, gives
Right.
Sikander
His family heirloom pistol.
basically his lucky gun or whatever.
And they say in the beginning Sikander's his stepson, but in actuality it's his nephew?
It's
Is
sort of
what they
both,
explain?
is what
Yeah.
they're saying at this point.
Yeah.
Is that,
It gets complicated very often, and it switches on us a few times.
quite a lot. So, anyway, the twins, the mother's will,
Right.
where they each get 25% of her estate,
Right.
and
Sikander got 50.
50%. So they're pissed.
Yeah. I don't see why they couldn't do it 33, and then give Sikander 34, but
Yeah, yeah,
Me.
yeah. Honestly,
it was kind of a dick move, is what I'm saying.
a little bit, but it's like the twins are kind of dipshitty,
That's true.
just a
And
little
they're
bit.
hot-headed.
That too, definitely. So they decide that they're going to kill their stepbrother.
They're not going to do it. They're going to just get him killed somehow.
Yeah.
This is a general idea, yeah. Yeah, they're going to get rid of him at any rate.
Right.
So is this when they start talking about love at a party?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're all sitting around talking about love and how, none of them have, girlfriends. And, but it turns out Yash
Just met a girl.
just met a girl and he's in love and he's gonna bring her to the party.
So he can marry her soon.
Yes.
And then Sikander tells us about a girl he met while he was in Beijing. Oh, he was in Beijing for a while.
Yeah.
A long time, apparently.
Apparently, so he met a girl at the hotel
Right.
because he's there at the bar and there's a beautiful girl dining alone.
The only Indian woman in the bar.
Yeah, and
Some Russians decide they would take a chance.
yeah,
And be really crude.
And rude.
yeah,
And
so
unpleasant.
Salman Khan like warns them. I gotta warn you, she's Indian. And they're like, we like Indians, so they sit
He's
down.
like, good luck.
Yeah. And, she's trying to get rid of him, so Salman Khan just motions to his bodyguards to drag him away. Because it's cool to do that in a hotel,
Uh-huh.
And then he walks up to hit on her, and she's like, fuck you.
Yeah.
As
As
you
one
would.
does.
Turns out they have rooms right next to each other.
And his is the expensive suite, so now
Yeah.
she feels kind of embarrassed, I guess.
Well, because she thought he was fucking stalking her.
Yeah.
Which is reasonable.
Yeah.
Anyway, so she starts talking about how embarrassed she is, but the walls are thin as fuck.
Yeah.
Which is weird, because it seems like a nice hotel otherwise, but,
Yeah.
whatever.
Maybe she said it really, really loud.
That's possible, but then they converse at, normal tones.
That's true.
I don't know, maybe she, stripped away some of the drywall to make herself heard better. Or maybe they had a psychic connection. Or
Maybe
maybe none of this actually happened.
Oh yeah.
This doesn't make any sense
Don't put
unless
that
you've
idea
already
in my
seen the
head.
movie. So,
Oh, that's just trippy.
yeah, you can apply that to like a large chunks of this movie too.
Stop!
Yeah.
You're hurting. I don't want to think about it like that. I'm trying to keep it order sequentially as is.
Yeah. So,
Oh.
they end up like dating. There's a love song that's really bad.
Oh yeah.
It's probably the worst song in the movie.
But the
And
sets are great.
the sets are great. The locations are fantastic.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, this is a song
The
that
costumes are good too.
Yeah.
if this was sung with a southern accent, it could totally play on country radio.
Radio?
Country and western radio and be a
Put it on
hit.
your tires.
It's that bad.
What?
No, I thought the camera was picking up a face in the background. I was like, ghost? What are you doing?
Just what we need.
Yeah, as long as he's cool.
I guess. So
Ghost Ben is real! We were at the love song, and you're calling it a country western hit.
Yeah, it's that kind of terrible. So, so after that, they like have sex, like after a party, and he
It's
wakes up.
implied. They don't show it.
True.
but he wakes up naked, so
Well,
We don't know he's
shirtless at the
naked.
very
in her
least.
bed.
Probably hers. Anyway, he wakes up, there's a note, and he's like, and then she disappeared. No, actually, no, then I waited for weeks and found out later that she disappeared.
Right.
That might have been the subtitles' fault.
Mm-hmm.
So, do we go to the party now?
They were at the party.
No, next party.
Which party is that?
The party
so many
where
parties.
Jessica shows up.
Not quite yet. There's some other stuff in between. I think the twins planning something and
And
yada, yada.
and
And?
oh, what's his freaking name? The dad figure.
Shamshir?
Shamshir.
Shamshir explaining to
Salman Khan.
Salman Khan
Salman Khan.
the story behind his taking him in and marrying his mom.
Yeah, okay,
Oh,
so
right.
let's run through that. So he and his brother were arms dealers. Perfectly legal arms dealers who never did anything illegal.
Only sold to the Indian government, and that was it.
Yeah. So somebody wanted them to do something illegal, and they were like, no, fuck you. So they tried to, like, steal their guns, so
Right.
they ended up killing the guy's son.
Right.
And so they got framed for selling shit to terrorists. So Shamshir's brother got blown up by a car bomb.
Right, and that would be Sekander's father.
Yes. So Shamshir married Sekander's mother and basically took...
Adopted him.
Yeah. So he's both his stepfather and his uncle
Correct.
at this point.
At least he's not his dad.
Oh god, this is just like that one Shakespeare.
Hamlet, yeah.
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 Oh.
It actually kind of has
Oh,
parallels.
no!
Yeah, a little bit of Hamlet. Hamlet with like 20 plot twists.
I would read that.
Yeah.
Shakespeare, get on it. Even though you're dead, do it. Somebody ghostwrite it for him.
Dear God, no. Okay, so now party.
Yeah, sure.
Party.
So they're partying, and who walks in?
Jessica.
Jessica, the young woman who Salman Khan had a brief affair with in
Beijing.
Now,
And she's hanging out with Yash.
now Jessica is played by an actress named Jacqueline Fernandez,
Hey.
who was in Race 2.
Oh.
She was not in Race 1, and she was definitely not playing the character she is in this.
So another character got a character switch.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, one of the few connections again. So yeah, she's there, and it turns out that she is engaged to Yash.
Well, not yet, but soon.
Oh yeah, dating, but
Right,
they're
yeah.
thinking in that direction.
And
Sikander.
Sikander is...
Like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, where the fuck do you go?
So after a musical number about their fraught emotional situation, he tells her to meet him in the security room.
At 2.
Yeah. So, brother.
Yash passes out.
Yeah.
Well,
And then the brother sees Jessica sneaking off to the security room.
Where he just saw Sikander go.
Yeah. So they have a little meeting about... they're very vague in their wording. And so they have a little hug, almost a kiss.
And then she tells him bye, and that's the end of that.
Yeah.
Yep. But it was caught on camera.
Yeah. So, of course...
The twins get a hold of that footage.
and show it immediately to Yash.
Who then flips the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Ouch.
Jessica left the hotel to go to another hotel because she was so uncomfortable about Salman Khan being at the first hotel. So, Yash goes to the second hotel.
And, like, searches all around for Sikander.
Well, in her hotel room specifically, and sure enough, he's there, even though he was just meeting with... Okay, let's talk about the other story.
Plot. Yeah.
One of many plots. So, there's this dude, right? Who
Shamshir's best friend.
He wants to sell Shamshir a hard drive with blackmail material on it.
With all of the politicians going to a seedy hotel.
Yeah. Not all together, but...
we don't know that.
well, they weren't in the same room. But yeah,
not on the
hookers.
tapes we saw.
It was a brothel.
Yeah, it's not so much a seedy hotel as an expensive hotel full of hookers. Just like every expensive hotel. It's not really...
But when we went to L.A., the driver really wanted to get us hookers.
And insisted that the entire lobby of the hotel we were going to was going to be full of hookers. It was nothing but old people, dude. Those are some experienced hookers.
Yeah. He wanted you to get a really old Muriel disease.
Yeah. One of the ancient ones from olden times. So, hookers. Okay, so... Now this part doesn't make a shitload of sense because part of the, like... The intro to this deal is a bunch of photographs of exactly the politicians that Shamshir wants to blackmail having sex with hookers. Just photos right there.
I don't know why he needs the hard drive.
Exactly.
He's already got the photos.
Like how... maybe if there are more politicians, but...
I think that was the...
But that doesn't explain the ending? How he brings them all together into a room? Would that be like, hey, look at all your friends?
He wants to blackmail them.
Do you think they all know about each other going there, or did they all go like, wait, you went there too?
Yeah, probably. It was a little,
Now they're not going to go there
brothel
anymore.
buddies, right?
Well, it doesn't matter, because the guy who runs the brothel is dead as shit now.
Oh, right!
Yeah, he was tortured and had a heart attack.
That guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he was tortured by Rana.
Yeah.
Because, Rana wants the hard drive.
Yes. Everybody wants it.
Shamshir needs to get it first.
Yeah.
So Rana can't have it.
Yeah.
And he needs this so he can go back home.
Because he wants to bribe the people into letting him back home.
Yeah.
Because he got kicked out of his home. That too. It turns out there's a bribe involved too. So yeah, he got kicked out of his hometown because...
The terrorist
thing. So, the hard drive is in a safety deposit box in China, right?
Cambodia.
It's
a holiday in Cambodia.
Yes, it is. It will be. So, oh, dear Christ.
Alright, question. Who's the woman who got shot in Cambodia? Just for no reason?
You know, I don't know.
Like, I've been meaning to ask that. Who the fuck was that?
Was that just to distract him for a second so that the Cambodian authorities could
Or maybe they framed him for it? I don't know. Now I don't even fucking know. Yeah.
We'll get there, but we might actually forget that she existed when we get there.
Yeah, because,
there's a lot going on.
Why?
At first, I thought it was Jessica.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit. But it turned she was just in the crowd like, ooh.
Yeah, anyway, so...
She almost tried to break him out from all the guns with her gun.
We'll get there. We're jumping a gun.
Back up 30 plot twists to... anyway, so... Wait, where the fuck... Okay, so Salman Khan, when Yash comes storming into the hotel room of
Yeah,
Jessica.
we're back there now. Yeah.
He tells Yash what's really going on, sort of, because it.
Jessica is a thief now, who stole his money.
Yeah, so he bailed her out and is like, okay, blah blah blah. So then in the security room when he was all blah blah blah, they did that for the cameras so that the twins who were conniving against him would go to Yash about this.
And show him their hand.
Yeah.
Right.
And
So now it's Team Yash and Sikander with maybe Jessica on their side against the twins?
yeah, that's the current iteration of this.
Listen, people change teams often.
Like, how long does this one last?
Not very.
Not
Because Yash goes back to the twins and he's just like, I'm so mad at Sikander. I don't think he's going to keep his word about keeping his hands off of Jessica. Because that was part of Yash's deal for joining Sikander, is that Sikander wouldn't touch Jessica.
Yeah, well, this is still Yash, in kayfabe.
Yeah. Kayfabe?
Sorry, wrestling term. It's like doing everything you can to make people think it's real.
Right. I don't know.
Anyway.
And the twins keep pushing his buttons.
Yes. So, do we go to the Cambodia yet?
I think
'Cause
this is
that's-
when they plan the heist.
The Cambodia?
The Cambodia.
Wait. First, Sikander has to go there to open up his own account just to get a layout of the place.
Exactly.
And to see where the safety deposit box is.
Right.
Yeah, and also the streets and everything, and
Yeah, so
there's
he
a
maps it
nightclub
all
next
out.
door.
And then he comes back to base, gives everybody the plan, and says only family's going to be in on this.
Yeah.
So it's going to be him, the twins, and Yash.
Yeah. Even though Yash isn't necessarily family.
And then he brings Jessica anyway.
yes.
So,
And I love how his part of the plan is just to do a dance number in the club next door. That's it. That's all he fucking does. That's all Jessica does.
He makes him crawl around the
Well,
sewers
first,
while he's up there watching
Yash
his
and the
girlfriend
twins,
pole
they have to
dance.
fly into Cambodia on
Yeah.
a plane, and then get a yellow van out of the airport, and then go to the bank. Well, get in through... No, wait.
Through the club.
The
There's-
nightclub. There's a sewer entrance from the nightclub to the bank.
And then they use lasers. Like actual fucking giant laser guns, which never come up again. I really wanted them to show up in the last action sequence.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
No.
Just cut a car in half.
No, doesn't happen.
Meanwhile, yes, Salman Khan
He's going to
is...
helicopter into Cambodia, separate from them, with Jessica.
Yes. And then do a musical number.
Well,
Which they put trackers in each other.
Yeah.
And so, the musical number samples... What was it again? I've been thinking about you. Chapow pow. Except they leave out the chapow pow part, which pisses me off, but otherwise, top notch. So, I mean, I guess it's probably new for most of the audience, but man, for Americans who were alive in the 90s, it is high comedy.
I missed that song
You
somehow.
did.
But then again, I was like 5 in the 90s.
Yeah.
So,
So the team steals the hard drive from the safety deposit box. Salman Khan leaves the nightclub. Some woman is like, "Oh no, police!" and gets shot. So these police soldier people arrest Salman Khan, and Jessica's all ready to shoot him, but Salman Khan's like, "Nah."
She was ready to
Keep it
throw
on
down.
keep it on the down low here. So he gets thrown into a truck
yep.
and then taken to a military camp
Yep.
and then punched in the face repeatedly while wearing a hood.
Yes.
Meanwhile, the twins go home. They're like, "Hey, Dad, we got your hard drive, and
The dad's
Sikander
like-
will be along later."
And the dad's like, oh, I knew Sikander would get it done.
You could see the twin just bristling at this.
That fucker.
Yeah. So, yeah. So anyway, Sikander's in there getting the shit beaten out of him, and the dude beating the shit out of him takes a call from, Rana?
Rana.
Yeah. Because, oh, right.
Cambodians are Rana's men.
Yeah, and meanwhile, Yash is on a boat with the female twin, Daisy
Right.
Shaw.
They fucking.
Well, they're not like going at it in this scene.
I didn't mean there.
There's no penetration in this film, so it's implied that they have a relationship.
Yes.
So, yeah, he explains his entire plan, where he hired Jessica to begin with
As a con woman.
to pretend to be his girlfriend and also Salman Khan's girlfriend. And also he's working with Rana to deal drugs because it's better not to have enemies. And also Rana's connected to the Cambodian government, so they're going to keep Salman Khan like on ice for 50 years basically.
Because he can't die under suspicious circumstances or his share goes straight to charity.
Right.
As if being buried in Cambodia is really going to show up like in that context.
Good point.
I mean, certain parts of Cambodia, you could bury him and they won't be able to tell the difference.
Huh?
So,
Which is a sad thought.
of course. So at this point, how does Salman Khan escape to start with? Because I know Jessica shows up nearby.
He says a quote about God and protection.
Oh, yeah.
And then Jessica shows up because she was following the tracker, but it didn't even do anything because he just breaks out on his own.
She does provide support.
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah. But,
This is where we get a motorcycle chase through the woods.
that does happen. He steals a motorcycle and he's like doing donuts with it while shooting people.
Oh, it's so awesome.
Yeah.
But it's like those slow motion in place donut motorcycle things like in neither of you saw Gun of the Black Sun.
Nope.
It's not good. So
That's one reason I haven't seen it.
yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's like the only movie I've ever seen that actually does the, music stops. You're probably wondering how I got here.
Oh, no.
It's the only time I've seen that. So, Jesus. So yeah, awesome fucking bike chase. There's a great bit where they take out a tree with a rocket launcher to try to block him.
Right.
But he
goes
power
under it.
slides under it like he's Chiranjeevi on a horse.
Yeah, it was awesome.
And it's a really great shot because they show him coming right back up again. And then the fucking truck and two motorcycles just plow into the tree themselves. It's like,
You didn't plan that very well.
no. You shoot down the tree and then you stop.
Yes.
They didn't stop. Well, eventually they stopped.
They stopped.
Eventually, but
Rather abruptly.
long after the front of their vehicle stopped.
Yeah.
So, yeah. At one point, he just gets off his motorcycle, stands around in the street, and boom, fucking grabs onto a semi that drives by.
Yeah.
That was
driven
so
by
startling.
Jessica. I half thought he just got ran over.
Me too.
That would be a
And
great.
then I'm like, what the fuck?
And then she like drives this semi off a fucking cliff, and they fucking wingsuit fly away.
Yep.
Flying Squirrel Gang.
Yeah.
Now this is a perfect time to talk about.
Falcon Man.
Here we
No,
go.
Not again.
See, every time I see anything involving wingsuits, I think Falcon Man. Falcon
you
Man, I mean, you can hear more about it in the episode we did about, what was that, Exodus to Shanghai?
I think so.
Yeah, which is a classic and you need to see that.
Yeah, it was great.
It's
Watch that one.
really good. Everybody see that one.
Okay.
It's completely insane.
Yay!
And Nazis die.
A
Yay!
lot of them. Okay, it's basically this lunatic who started a channel devoted to.
Wait, it was Fashion TV dude, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's just runway footage on this channel all the time, 24/7. And so he started this channel. And he's like, he lost his mind on like drugs and parties and girls and everything. He's like, I'm gonna make a movie, and every idea was bad, and the worst one was Exodus to Shanghai, and that's one that he made. He hired fucking Anthony Hickox from the Waxwork movies to make his action film about fighting the Nazis.
That is an inspired choice.
Yes, it was delightful.
I love
Such
the
a good
Waxwork films.
movie.
It really is. It's so dumb and so aggressive and so great.
God, just the old couple going down in a hail of gunfire.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Yes.
Beautiful.
Is it kind of like And Hot Fuzz, where our hero kicks an old lady in the face.
Except they fucking die.
Okay.
Okay, so
I never saw Hot Fuzz.
you
really
you
should.
will soon because we're doing Auteur month in a
Oh,
few
right, and that's
months.
Ben's pick.
Yeah,
I fucking love that movie.
it's so great.
I need to get my movies for that month.
Yeah. I guess one issue we have with Race 3, as it turns out, is that it makes us think about other movies.
Well,
a
that's not
lot.
an issue, but
A lot, though. But yeah, it's... Okay, so... Next party scene.
there's a lot of them.
Party scene.
A lot of party scenes, a lot of musical numbers. This is actually my favorite musical number in the film.
Oh, with the cat people.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh, it
the
had
really
great lighting
threatening
around the
song.
side, yeah.
Uh-huh, that was great.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So
I like that
Salman
one.
Khan shows up.
I like how it
and-
reprises at the end too.
Yeah, that's
So,
cool.
It was cool.
Salman Khan shows up at this party that his family's throwing, and they're disappointed to see him.
Well, the twins are,
Mm.
and kinda Yash.
Kinda, yeah. But he doesn't want to show it yet.
Right.
So they're partying down, and the song that they sing over this is incredibly, like, threatening, but,
And,
like, in a
like-
weird way.
And also, like, Lord help me, I'm about to die.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can't really tell if you're just there who they're threatening. You're just like,
Yeah.
yay, good song.
And, like, all of them are getting in on it, regardless of what
Jessica
side they're
shows
on.
up.
Yeah.
The dad gets in on it.
Yeah. What is it like? Yeah, it's basically a prayer to protect me. And so after that, there's like a conversation where Salman Khan explains to his stepfather uncle,
That he won't let the family break apart.
yes, and also that you basically caused all this by constantly praising me over the twins. That was kind of a dipshit
front
thing
of
to
them?
do. Yeah, this was on you. But yes, I won't let this family break apart. And the dad's like, you are the greatest person ever. And so then they're going to something.
They're going to hand in the hard disk, right?
Yeah, they have to get the one guy to use his fingerprint.
And then enter the passcode.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
So he does that, and it's.
and then they're
there's no-
leaving there, and then this is where we get the Maserati scene.
Is this? And they're going to see all the politicians they're gonna blackmail.
Yes, they're on their way.
So they're driving along, and Shamsha is talking about how wonderful Salman Khan is, who's driving right behind them in his sports
Right.
car. And then Salman Khan blows up, and and Shamsha doesn't even miss a beat. He's just like, yeah, it's such
Just like his dad.
Just like his dad. Well, he gets to be with his father now. And,
History repeated itself.
yeah, his father's got to be so happy to see him.
And Sexy Uncle looked really sad.
By the way, we forgot to even explain Sexy Uncle.
Sexy uncle.
So
Ragu.
Shamsha has a chauffeur who's also like his bodyguard and right hand man.
Right.
Uh,
Ragu.
Prego, so, who Salman Khan always refers to as sexy uncle. And
Right.
we
I
have,
don't know why.
we have no explanation, and that just makes it better.
Yeah, it's probably an inside joke between the two of them.
Hopefully.
This isn't just the subtitles telling us Sexy Uncle.
He
He says
says
it in English.
Completely in English. Now, some of the subtitles have been a little bit off in this film.
Just a little bit like gelatin.
Gelatin.
If the subtitles say "Oh no," Salman Khan says "Oh shit."
Oh god, there's
Well,
a
that-
lot of shit that turns into other
Literally,
words like
lots of
crap.
no and crab is shit.
Yeah, yeah.
But I can see that for like censoring reasons.
Yeah, except I can hear the word.
Yeah, but there's a difference between writing it and hearing it.
Really?
I would think, right?
So yeah, Salman Khan, the hero of the movie, is blown up. We totally believe that. So they go to this big meeting. It's like in an airport hangar or some shit.
It looked like the first scene. That base.
Oh yeah, I think it might have been.
Right.
So the politicians are there in chairs, and they've got like a big screen set up, and a bunch of the baddies.
The twins are
there.
already there.
Yeah. So's Yash, right?
Yes.
So our villain Shamsha.
Not the villain.
Or
Not yet.
okay, yeah.
We still believe Rana's the villain.
Well, here's the thing. Shamsha was completely chill about Salman Khan blowing up
Yeah,
2 minutes ago. So
yeah, so-
our villain, Shamsha,
Yeah.
is all like, okay, just to drive home the fact that you're now all you politicians are going to give me land to sell drugs on. What?
We forgot one scene.
What was that?
That's where they signed over the entire estate to the bank so they could get $1 billion.
Yeah, they mortgaged their inheritance. All the kids did.
Mm-hmm. The twins and Salman Khan.
Salman Khan, yeah.
Sorry. Now we're here.
So,
that was important.
Yes, it is.
Because I avoided the will.
Yes. So Shamshir is like, yeah, you're going to give us land in all your areas. We're going to sell drugs and weapons, and you'll get like $50 million a year for it. It'll be cool. It'll be
he
great.
brings Rana in and says, "This is my business partner."
Yeah.
And Yash stands next to him.
What
Specifically, the female twin is like, I hate that guy.
Right?
And so then he plugs in the hard drive to show the politicians
the evidence against them.
Even though they've already seen that, maybe more evidence, maybe video evidence. Right. Basically, in his mind, they're all about to sit down together with his family and watch hardcore porn. So,
wait, that's basically just turning on the HBO channel now.
That's true.
I do not believe there's hardcore on there.
You don't see any
it's not hardcore
penetration.
Yeah.
It's softcore.
Yeah.
It's not porn, it's HBO.
Yeah, it's
It's not porn, it's HBO.
Yeah.
New tagline!
But it's like South Park explained, if it has to be a limp penis.
Oh yeah, flopping dongers.
Yeah. They even did a version of the Game of Thrones theme song where the chorus is chanting about penises. One penis next to another penis. Flaccid penises. Anyway, so...
I missed that episode.
Then on the next episode, they made that the opening theme of the show.
I'm dumb.
They had this whole Game of Thrones through line that led into the first video game.
First game?
Yeah, Stick of Truth. Oh. God damn, this movie reminds us about stuff. So,
I've been thinking about you.
Chapow pow? Okay.
Ow!
Anyway, so the actual video is the mother of Salman Khan and the twins. Sounds like a euphemism for something.
Yeah.
It's a video of her talking to Salman Khan, saying, "You'll see this when you're 25 years old."
Because that's when he was supposed to get his part of her will.
And basically, the guy you think is your stepfather is actually a distant relative who murdered your father and is slowly poisoning me. So, get revenge.
And by the way, the twins are actually your brother and sister.
Like your full-blood brother and sister.
For realsies.
Yeah. So
the twins are crying now.
Oh yeah, they're pissed
because they missed their real brother.
Yeah,
who they were just told died in an unfortunate car accident.
And they're like, shit.
Yeah, they treated their real brother like their enemy and treated their enemy like their father.
Yeah. That's gotta sting.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
But they're basically, they'd like to kill some people, but they're outgunned at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And
that's why they wish Sikander was there.
Yeah. So they start getting the shit kicked out of them, beaten with rifle butts.
Mm-hmm.
And they wish out loud that Sikander was there, and then he is, because people start getting shot.
A lot.
And now the twins have automatic weapons because the people beating them are no longer beating them.
No.
They
no longer breathing either.
Yeah. So Sikander's there, and we get, oh god, some Hummers pull up, and a fucking...
Not Hummers, Humvees. And an attack chopper.
Yes, that shows up.
With a minigun.
Yes.
That's so awesome.
So Jessica's in the attack chopper. Anyway, at any rate, there's a gunfight.
Kind of confusing, yeah.
A gunfight, and everybody runs away.
Yeah, well, not everybody.
Okay, so Shamshir.
Wait. We didn't mention that Salman Khan walked in shooting everybody with the revolver that he was given.
From
yeah.
Shamshir. Yeah. Very important detail.
Which is full of gelatin.
It is. So just as Shamshir is
Pushes the button.
just about to push the button, sexy uncle grabs the gun out of Salman Khan's butt cheeks. And starts walking towards Shamshir with it.
Yeah.
But,
like, I'm taking you with me.
but I guess there wasn't enough gelatin in it because, he just dies. So, Shamshir runs away, gets in a car and fucks off.
Gets in the car with Yash.
Yes, and...
who we find out is Shamshir's true son.
His only actual kid in all this.
Yeah.
Who he pretended was his goddamn employee for, 30, 40 years?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. Why?
Anyway. Oh, yeah, also...
Just to get the will.
Yeah. Anyway, so they take off with, their entourage. And so immediately the male twin takes off after them.
Right.
And the female twin and Jessica and Salman Khan...
fight Rana and his 2 female bodyguards.
Yes. And the ending's a little iffy on this one, but I really like how it ends. Because Rana ends up under one of the Humvees. No, not even that, just a regular Jeep.
Yeah.
And he finds a machine gun under there, and he's already firing, ready to turn around and shoot. And all Salman Khan does is just push the Jeep a little and just rolls it right over him.
Just head squish under the wheel.
That was great.
Great moment.
There's so many good explosions in this movie.
Yeah.
Especially toward the end.
Mm-hmm. So then...
Salman Khan finds the souped-up pickup.
Yeah, big old truck.
With the ram bar on the front.
Yeah.
Which he uses.
Yes, so he's just out there, like he thinks it's a dune buggy. He's just driving the desert. The desert with it.
Taking out Jeeps along the way.
Fuck yes.
And those fuckers roll.
Yeah.
I think a couple of them explode.
Yeah.
Oh, we missed explosions.
They must have been burning nitro.
Yeah, but we missed... a couple explosions we missed. The opening... Well, not opening, but the first motorcycle attack chase scene. Mm-hmm. The fucking Shamshir shoots at a motorcycle and it just bursts into flames, driver and all.
Yep.
It was great.
And then he keeps shooting the motorcycle, like, fuck you, motorcycle.
It's sliding towards him, and he shoots it until it stops. Which I thought was brilliant.
Yes,
completely. It made me laugh so hard.
And there's also a great bit in the Escape from Cambodia where, it was either a truck or a dirt bike. I think it was actually a dirt bike. Goes off-road, just flies into a hut and just...
Everything's on fire.
Huge ball of flame. God damn, please stop burning nitro in your fucking dirt bikes.
Right?
Or your huts, I guess. Maybe there was a meth lab in there. I don't know.
Oh, boy.
Then it probably would have been like blue flame, though. Anyway, so... Actually, I don't know if that's true or not. But, chemical fire. Who knows?
Anyway,
so big crazy car chase scene. And the attack helicopter gets involved with this huge fucking... what the fuck is that? A Gatling gun?
Minigun.
Minigun on it.
Oh. And then Salman Khan has his Jeep or whatever.
Pickup.
No, it's a Ford. Yeah. And he drives in front of
right. This is right.
front of that car, and with Rana and Shamshir in it, and he pulls out of his Jeep.
Well, not Rana.
Yash.
Rana's under a different Jeep.
That's true. He pulls out of this car
a fucking rocket
launcher with 4 goddamn missiles in it.
I believe that's called a SAM.
Only 2 of them get used.
Right.
But they take out the support
Jeeps,
trucks. Yeah. And...
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, it was brilliant.
So now it's time for Salman Khan versus Yash.
Yep.
Oh boy, they kick the shit out of each other.
Yeah.
Oh, first Shamshir gets disarmed by the helicopter because he pulls out a gun and then Jessica aims the minigun at him and he just throws the pistol like, I ain't getting shot to shit over that. He's just like, I'll just stand right here until they all come and get me.
Yeah. So yeah, we get the fight between Salman Khan and Yash.
It's pretty good stuff.
Again, editing, it could have been better, but it's solid.
Yeah.
But it's in front of a burning Jeep.
Yeah, so Salman Khan gets pushed up against the Jeep. They both end up sort of on fire.
Yeah,
so
the
they
backs
have
of
to
their shirt catch.
So they have to take off their shirts because they're on fire, is their excuse this time. And like I said, Salman Khan has a little bit of one of those Tom Cruise CGI makeovers to look a little more in shape than he actually is. But as you pointed out, when he gets punched in a slow-mo close-up, like, muscle doesn't flap like that when you hit it.
I pointed that out.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
both
punched
of
him in the
both
chest
of
and
you
his
pointed
She
out
mentioned
titties
it,
went
and I said it was
titty
the slow-mo.
flapping. Yeah, titty flapping. So,
I can relate.
yeah,
But
me too.
Salman Khan's got to have that one scene in any movie he's in where his shirt comes off. It's in his fucking contract.
Well, I think he owns the movie studio at this point, so this is just personal choice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, he wins the fight, and also
We can see the mats.
Yeah, under the sand, but
He makes friends with Yash again.
Yeah.
by saving him,
From being impaled in the neck.
which he would have caused had he not saved him from it.
Right.
So now they're friends, and so
They walk back shirtless.
and arm in arm. So now Yash surrenders himself to the authorities when they arrest his father.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though Salman Khan is like, we could just say you're cool. He's like, nah.
No, I'm gonna be with my dad in jail.
Yeah. So is there anything left after this?
We see them in jail, I think.
Yeah. And some sort of
Oh wait, we
post
forgot
thing about.
a subplot where Jessica steals $50 million with a drone.
Oh yeah, that happened.
It happened somewhere in that mess.
Yeah, it was a bribe because she's actually a government.
Sponsor, yeah.
She's a government agent.
Yeah, but
right,
they did something else with the money, though.
Yeah. This was right after her fight with the female twin.
Yeah, in the club.
Right, which we didn't mention, which was cool.
It was alright.
Solid enough fight.
Again, I really wish they'd actually
Longer
put a little,
takes.
Yeah, longer takes.
But
yeah, it was I.
Yash has to break that fight up.
Yeah.
Because guess that's both of his lovers-ish.
Well, I
'Cause
don't
at
think
that
he was
point
ever. I don't think he was ever actually involved with Jessica.
He was gonna marry her.
Not really.
No, he
No,
just
not
said he
really,
was.
but
He said he was, and it's not like he said it just to her, Anyway, so the family's back together and they're happy, and the other family's in prison, and
Right.
they're doing okay, honestly. You figure.
Shamshir's already trying to work the guards into letting him go.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
and Yash is just doing push-ups.
yeah. And
And then this is where we get Salman Khan explaining it all at the end.
oh yeah,
How he knew for 10 years what to do.
Yeah, and oh dear God, he got the warning before the car blew up, so he jumped out right before the
Because
car
sexy
blew
uncle gave him the warning.
up. Yeah, but all sexy uncle gave him was like a
Boom.
and so. But why did he stay in the car until just that moment? Like, how did he know that was? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
So yeah, he hired Jessica to begin with.
Because she was an agent and he
Yeah.
wanted to cut the corruption out of his family, I guess.
Something like that.
Because now they're all legit just arms dealings. No
Well-
drugs.
Yeah. And I guess maybe they fell in love at some point, but I'm not clear on this one.
Yeah. They could just
They're
be
not
good
even
friends.
clear on that.
Yeah, I don't think any. At this point, I don't think any of them really quite understand anything that's happened to them.
No.
Because we kind of don't. A lot of double crosses in this film, to the point where it stops making sense. But I'm okay with that. It keeps the story moving.
And then there's this big dance scene with a reprise of all the songs.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
It's like a medley.
Yeah.
That was all right, actually.
Was good.
So yeah, that was Race 3. Yeah, this is a fun movie. It's a very energetic movie. It started to lose me a little bit around the middle, but then I got back into it again.
Okay.
Yeah, once there was enough double crosses to make it interesting.
And once the action started up again.
Yeah.
Man, I love the action. It was so much fun.
Yeah. The big action sequences are fantastic.
We got a total of 3 wingsuits.
Yes. I hope the next one has like a wingsuit fight.
Ooh.
Dude.
They're just going
Sort of like
side
the
by side,
underwater
kicking the
fight
shit out of each other.
in Wolf Warrior, but in the air.
Yeah, exactly. Oh god, yeah, like an
Oh.
army of wingsuits and one dude to take them all out.
Oh, if he pulls out a knife and just starts slitting their, like,
Oh yeah.
the webbing, they just fucking plummet. Oh, dude! Do it. Somebody do it.
Seriously. Seriously, dudes. Has to happen.
Who would you want to handle that, though? It's got to be done just right.
I don't know. Hargrave is the direction I'm leaning, right? Because he did such good work.
But also
with the
Wolf Warrior
underwater
3
fight.
could have it.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Do it.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, definitely watch
We
that.
love you.
Seriously. So yeah, I would probably watch a sequel to this movie.
Yeah.
Especially if they go like full Fast and Furious with it and just they're doing heists now or
Drop
something.
a tank out of the sky. But do it better than the A-Team.
Yeah, seriously.
That's your only goal.
Hopefully a lot better. Yeah. I guess there's not much else to say about this one. Like it's fun, but
Yeah,
that's about it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah.